What is up, everyone? Alright, gonna be doing a Jungle Elise video here. I'm hoping to win this game. I've been doing a lot of games today, and it's funny that every time I think we're gonna lose, I'll end up stopping the video. And of course, there was one game, well, there was a few games that I had won and I stopped because they were just going so poorly that I thought we were going to lose them, and then just happened to make this massive comeback. So I'm hoping that I can get all this one and get it all recorded, and that we can do good. So first things first, items that I'll be starting off with will be the health regen. So I'll be getting a regrowth pendant and a health potion, and heading over to blue. You want to get your W first, and the way that I max these is R, W, Q, and E, and I'll be explaining those moves pretty quickly here once things get going, but I want to just make sure that everything at least starts off alright.
I know what lurks in the shadows.
So I'm just going to move out and defend here. So your passive is essentially that you get to have spiders in your spider form. And casting spells gives them to you if you don't have any at the time. Neurotoxin does 8% of their current max health plus 50 damage. And then you have your Volatile Spiderling, which is your ranged AoE move.
I know the true path.
And then you've got your Cocoon, which is your stun. Now in your spider form, you've got the inverse of Neurotoxin, which is 8% of their missing health and 50 damage. Then you've got Skittering Frenzy, which is a passive attack speed to your spiderlings, and an active that increases your attack speed by 60 for 3 seconds.
You may run on two legs. Minions have spawned. Pull the string. Partake of my poison.
And that's done, so I'll be getting my W next. And you can see there how effective this start will be as long as your team can start like mine did. So I'll just be going through here, getting this camp, and I come out and use my human form to start my jungling, and then go into my spider. So you have to make sure that you utilize all your moves. That is the most important thing that you have to focus on. And then from there, after the open, I just usually stay in my spider form until later in the game. Now she does have a pretty quick jungle here, so I usually just there we go. Just see if I can get any damage in there. So, nice. Veil Rengar, and get back, get back, get back, get back, get back.
They need guidance. There's nothing to fear.
So I'll just help him defend here, defend this attacks from Rengar.
Every well a masterpiece. You must always sacrifice.
And as you can see, she does have a lot of harass, which is really nice. So I'm going to run through here and try to get my red buff as quickly as I can. And what you want to do here is just this. Stun him, and open with your other moves there. I might have to do this quickly because he was kind of following me around. So I'm just going to go back here rather quickly, now that I've lost my blue, and the next thing that I get is the mana regen pendant, the Meki pendant there. And then just go back to blue. Oh, 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 oh.
I can feel their fear. I know what lurks in the shadows. Pull the strings.
And I'm just going to hold that off.
Dance.
And bottom seems to be okay, but I could make my way down there for a gank. But I think they're going to have that all covered. Okay, so I'm going to, I'm actually just going to head up here to the wolves. Maybe? No, I'm going to come down because these guys are just pushing this, so let them push and we'll clean them up pretty quickly.
Ally has been slain.
So that was a bit unfortunate there.
My true beauty is beneath the skin.
And my blue buff should be coming back rather quickly here. And I don't know, I'll just keep defending this, I guess. For now, so that they're not moving in too quickly.
We will choose.
So we gotta be doing this quick.
An enemy has been slain.
And he's doing a really great job with this lane, so that makes me happy, Panda. So, Yorick is quite dead right now, which is really nice. Ooh! So we'll be getting out of here pretty quickly. And I'm just gonna go on my spider farm to, come on, dude, get out of there.
I can show them the way to divinity.
Alright, so I'm gonna go back and grab my boots. Actually, there, now I'll wait for my boots. Now I grabbed this because it starts stacking, which is a good time. At this point, you're pretty much self-sustainable without blue at all. Your mana will just go and go all day long, which is really, really nice. So you grab your boots.
There's nothing to fear.
And anything that I don't get to cover in this, then I will cover at the end of the video. So I will switch to my spider form there, because you are 10% faster too. It doesn't say that for some reason. So I will come over here and try to get some damage in. Oh, so there's a way to totally dodge her ultimate, which is awesome. So, fun fact, you can dodge Cat's ultimate by doing that. So we'll be coming over here, and he melts him down, which is great. So we'll just finish this push and move up mid.
How fast can they run on 2 legs?
Ooh, I saw that kind of taking effect there. So there's a turret down, and you can quickly see how this all will just kind of snowball, and in the end, like, I've already got a ton of mana. So you quickly kind of get to see how fast you just become really quite tanky, and that is the way that I like to build her, because otherwise I find she's got very little sustain, and it's not very good. And we are just kind of annihilating them now, which is very nice. Down you go. And you can see that her sustain is pretty much just totally fine at this point. Now I will be running into mid. Just try to hold off whatever push might come to this turret quickly. So quickly take this camp out. Oh, wow, they are engaging pretty heavily. That could be bad for him. So I'm going to run around there and try and help him as quickly as I can. Oh, and he did get that just in time. So lucky him.
We must all make sacrifices.
And then just continue to upgrade your W and your Q when you can.
true beauty is beneath the skin. Pull the strings, watch them dance.
An enemy has been slain.
So you can see I like to play her mostly as a defender, and she is very good at it. There's not a lot that gets by her too quickly. But, okay, so now I'm going to run over here and grab my red, and then I'll head back, and the next thing that I get is I basically get a Warmogs quickly, and then from there just get more mana based stuff. Oh, I screwed that up. So there we go. Wait for him to come out, switch into spider form, and just very quickly finish them off. And if your cooldowns have gone by for a while, then you can follow that up. And there you go. So I'll be running over here to help Israel, but he is going to die, yeah. Wasn't too much we could do there. But that's alright. No, I don't know why they go down there, because it's not really safe. Yep.
Enemy double kill.
Ooh.
You're slain. Enemy triple
That's
kill.
not good. And I guess you can kind of see the importance already of becoming a bit more tanky with her, because being squishy just really does not work out well. I mean, your damage might be a little bit better, but at the end of the day, you can get good damage later and have a whole lot of defense beforehand is sustained so that you're actually functional in early fights.
I know the true path.
I have no clue what he thought he was doing there. What was that?
How fast can they run on two legs?
I don't know why he did that there, but definitely was no good. So we need to get out of there, and rather quickly.
Partake of my poison.
I know what lives in the shadows.
Alright, now I will be pushing this over here, and hopefully... Oh man. Oh, and I didn't get to get in on that, which kind of sucked, but whatever.
Has destroyed a turret.
Surrounded by silken
And she is really good at taking down turrets too with her spiderlings. You can see how they actually kind of tank some of the shots. sure that will leave Rengar upset, which is exactly the plan. And there you can see just the amount of CC she has is really amazing. And just get in and get out, like that repel you can actually use to your advantage hugely almost any time. And it's just amazing. After this I build a quick, I move up to getting a Archangel Staff, and then you've got a bit of ability power, and right from there I just straight out go for Rabadons, because you've got all the sustain and defenses you're really going to need. And I just find this build to work really well because, I mean, you can see it now. You've got almost 2,000 mana and almost, well, above 2,000 health actually. So I mean, you're set. You're not going to get much more than that. Oh, oh, get back, get back, get back, get back, get back. Whoa! Oh! Oh, and I'm dead. Thank you, York, for letting me come back to life for a little bit longer. That is always fun. So the next thing you'll be getting for your Archangel Staff is Blasting Wand. So you'll get that, and that'll give you some early attack power. And I mean, a lot of your stuff, especially your Q, comes all off of their percentage of life. So that is kind of why I don't rush attack power right away, because you've got a lot of damage just off that mechanic right there. And then the sustain just kind of helps more, because by the end of this you'll have about a little bit over 3k and about I don't know, somewhere's over 2,000 mana easily. So you just that is the way that I prefer to play her, because then you've just got more utility and sustain, and less just kind of being I don't know. I find she's got so much utility in team fights that it's better to have her actually in them than just sending in a random spider here and there, because you can't really use her spider form if she can't take any damage, because it's not like you get a health bonus or anything. I'm sure they'll surrender soon. And then I'll finish off the rest of the build that I would get as quickly as I can. And maybe I'll even do that now, because they're definitely going to surrender pretty quickly, so I'll try to show you guys the items that I would end up getting. And it's pretty much a lot of these, so you're going to want to go and get your Rabadons. Obviously upgrade your boots, and you can even do that now. And I would get these because you do have quite a bit of ability power later on. So what you're going to want to get next is a Blasting Wand, and that is still for this item. And then you'll finish that off. You'll get a Rabadons, an Abyssal Scepter, and that'll put you Abyssal Scepter and Rabadons, or I guess Rabadons and Abyssal Scepter, and then you can finish off with another, anything you really want. You could get more defense or more ability power, so you could get Riley's if you want, I would find would probably be the best thing for you to get, giving you more health and additional slows. So that would finish off the build in case this ends shortly. And then I'll just go over that again one more time. But I just wanted to make sure that I knew exactly what it was that I would be getting, just so I wouldn't forget. So we're gonna come in here, and this is looking messy. So there you go, and you just jump over and stun, go back to your human form and stun them and just take them out. And I don't want to lose too many spiders there, so...
Pull the strings. Watch them dance.
And your attacking in spider form is pretty good, and all your minions will attack there too, which is really nice. So this will be going out. Yeah, and there's the GG. So that was a great game, and I will be showing you guys the rest of the build so that you can have tons of awesome fun playing Elise in the jungle too, because I haven't really seen... I see a lot of people go for lifesteal, and I tried it, and it just does not work. If you try to go for like the Madrid's Razor kind of AD sort of way of going for it, because a lot of people think that her spider is mostly AD, and it just really doesn't work out that well. And I'll kind of give the logic as to why I get what I get. So the items that I do get are the Warmogs. This becomes an Archangel Staff. I get the Penetration Boots, and then a Rabadon's, followed up with an Abyssal Scepter for magic resist and less for them. And then here you can get a Rylea's Crystal for slow, or you could get, if you chose to, you could get Frozen Heart, because you're really good at initiating. There's a lot of stuff that could go here. You could get a Guardian Angel. Like you could basically add more attack power or even up your defenses. And I mean, I basically died only twice there, uh, and really got to get a lot of assists, which as your jungler is a good thing, because you want your AP carry and your AD carry to be getting a lot of kills, and of course Yorick was doing really good here himself as well. Now, okay, so the reason that I get all these, this is just because early game you don't have enough sustain for your health. The W really does not work that well to keep you alive in the jungle, so I get the regrowth pendant, and then it just builds right into an early Warmogs for getting a lot of health. Because as you can see here, you can get up to 350 more health and an extra 10 health regen per second on top of the 920 and 30 health regen. So you just basically never run out of health. And then same thing for the Archangels, you just never run out of mana. And I find, like I said, a lot of her moves, like in her human form, they're great for pokes, and she's got a lot of moves that you're going to want to be using. And the reason why you don't need that early AP is because her spider already does quite a bit of damage, but mostly because her neurotoxin does 8% of their maximum health, so AP is not really going to change that all too much. I mean, you might do an extra 1 or 2%, but early, that's nothing really big. So it's better just to build a lot of sustain. Armor pen or magic pen boots, that's obvious. The Rabadons is because by that time you've got so much sustain that you can really start to hit the AP. You got a ton of health, ton of mana, so you can cast all day. So now this is when you'll get really effective attacks, and of course if you're getting the kills and not the assists. I mean, if I had got 8 of these as kills, and less assists, then you would have the money to do this pretty quickly, you could imagine. Um, so you get the Rabadons there, and the Abyssal Scepter is because, again, you're good at initiating, so you can get in there and use that magic resist, but also because it gives you magic resist, and also it gives you ability power, so it's tons of everything that you want. And it's great for your AP carries. And then finally, the last defensive piece, you can get, like I said, Aurelia's Crystal for the slow and the more health, and of course the ability power, so all lots of good stuff. And I mean, it just makes you even tankier, put you close probably to about 4k health by the end, and that's just really good because you can go and get down in those fights, and a lot of the openings that you want to do is you go in with your spider form to repel in, and kind of like a G.I. Joe, uh, and you repel in, then you get all your casts off, and you start with your stun, so I mean, you have to be a bit tanky to actually get in there and do that, and you can't do that with a squishy caster, and I've seen like you can play her mid-style and have her as the stand back, but like I said, then late game I find she doesn't transfer over too well, aside from just kind of poking with her volatile spider. Uh, so then after, that's pretty much all the items, and I mean they're all great items, you don't have to sell any of them, and I get these as early as I do, like I said, because you don't need the AP, but also so that you're making usage of the passives of both of these. And that's pretty much my entire guide. I was using a 2109 mastery setup for this. Um, so I hope that helps everybody. I hope you try this out, and it seems to be, from what I can see, the most effective jungling Elise build out there right now, because I've seen a couple, and they're kind of subpar. They don't really sustain well. It doesn't work well in the jungle at all. And in the end of it, you're kind of just you're not strong enough to really help anyone out with your ganks. You might be able to get in there and use a couple moves, but after that, you're either going to die outright if you haven't killed them, or you're not going to be able to do anything else after that point because you're going to be almost dead yourself. So you're going to have to run away. But that's my guide. I hope you liked it. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.